Once upon a time, there was a group of friends. They are close to each other. One day, Venice suddenly had the thought of inviting the whole squad on a trip. She made the group chat wherein the whole squad can chat, but it seems that only Cariz and Aaron are currently available. They had decided to make a trip to Puerto Princesa.
"24 hours later." Two days later. "24 hours later." A few moments later.
It's already 9 o'clock a.m. The whole squad is already at the meeting place, but Vince seems to have arrived late. Is it because he woke up late? Took too long in the shower? Who knows why he is late?
Alright, let's do a head count.
Okay.
Earl,
Here.
Stephanie,
Here.
Venice,
Here.
Cariz,
Here.
Jules,
Here.
Aaron,
Here.
Lawrence,
Here.
last one, Vince.
It seems that he is late.
He is always late.
15 minutes later.
Here comes the latecomer.
I'm so sorry, there's a traffic jam on my way.
Really?
Since everyone is present, let's go now.
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
Since the squad is completed, they carefully entered the chopper and left.
A few moments later.
After 1 hour and 35 minutes, they finally arrived at their destination. They felt happy when they saw the ginormous luxury rest house.
We finally arrived.
Whoa, the rest house looks elegant.
What time is it?
It's about 10:50 a.m. already.
Let's go inside so we can unpack our things.
All of them went inside the rest house. They gathered in the living room because of some announcements.
So, what are you going to announce, Venice?
So the girls and I will stay in the room on the left side while the boys will stay on the right side.
Got it. Come on guys, let's go to our rooms.
Wait, before we go to our rooms, I'll ask everyone to gather here at 4 p.m. I'll announce something important also.
Oh, sure.
So let's for a bit then let's eat lunch together at the dining room.
Yeah, sure thing.
The squad happily ate their lunch. They also unpacked their things in their respective rooms, then rested.
6 hours later.
After they rested, it's time for the announcement. Everyone gathered in the living room.
So I made an emergency evacuation plan in case we may encounter floods, tornadoes, or even earthquakes.
I've checked the weather forecast and it says that there is like 10% chance of raining here at Palawan.
I also checked if there are any broken things or leakage in the rest house. And fortunately, nothing was broken and the rest house doesn't have any sort of leakage.
And I gathered the first aid kits, flashlights, and I also checked the radio. And I also brought some batteries since we can't use our phones while there's an earthquake, unless it's an emergency. And I also put the things where we can grab them easily.
I also checked if we have enough stock of canned goods and water. Fortunately, we have enough stock, so don't worry.
Nice. Thanks for the updates.
What are we going to do whenever we encounter an earthquake?
Whenever we encounter earthquake, we will do the duck, cover, hold technique. When there is an earthquake, we can duck and go under a sturdy desk or table, hold on to it, and protect our heads with our arms.
An earthquake, we will grab the first aid kit, flashlight, and the radio, and we will go outside and move to an open area, and stay away from trees, power lines, posts, and other things that may collapse.
After an earthquake, we should check for injuries and check for spills of toxic and flammable chemicals.
And we also need to listen to the radio for further announcements.
2 days later.
After that discussion, everything went well for 2 days. They were casually chilling in the dining room until something happened.
It's such a nice day today, right?
Yeah, it is.
Guys, do you feel that?
The what?
The earthquake?
Everyone, hide under the table.
Everyone hid under the table.
Hold on to the table and also protect your heads with your arms.
Everyone does the duck, cover, and hold technique.
Let's calm down for a bit. And when the earthquake stops, let's go outside to an open area.
5 minutes later.
I think it's safe enough to go outside.
Vince, can you help me with carrying the first aid kits, flashlights, and the radio?
Of course.
Help too.
Chris, Vince, and Jules got the first aid kit, flashlight, and the radio. Everyone went outside the rest house calmly to find an open area.
Is everyone okay? Nobody got injuries?
Yeah, I think everyone is safe.
Is everyone here?
Yeah.
A magnitude 6.5 has struck the Philippines, killing 4 persons and injuring dozens of people more. A family in Masbate province were left trapped and their house collapsed. But there's no threat of tsunami, but the authorities are warning people for aftershock. Many people are advised to stay alert. And authorities also advise people to have first aid kits near them in case of injuries. This is ABC News. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to call the emergency hotline 117 for emergency.
I almost had a heart attack a few minutes ago.
Yeah, me too.
Prepare a survival kit.
Learn first aid.
Know your location.
Learn the earthquake emergency plan.
Stay calm.
If you're indoors, stay away from furniture, windows, lamps, etc.
If you're outdoors, stay away from buildings, walls, and tower poles.
If you are in a car, stay inside until the earthquake stops.
In most situations, you will reduce the chance of having any injuries by doing the duck, cover, and hold technique.
If safe, go to the nearest evacuation center.
Check yourselves and others for injuries and provide first aid for anyone who needs it.
Observe and stay away from damaged areas to avoid further casualties.
If possible, stay in an open field.
Please turn on the radio and listen for further announcements. And please don't use your phones unless it's an emergency.
Stay away from beaches. Tsunamis and haze sometimes hit after the ground has stopped shaking. And beware of aftershocks.